Hello, dear heart, and welcome to this love reading. These energies can always go vice versa, but let's pull a card for your energy today. See what's going on in this relationship. Okay, we've got hair taking a nap. Interesting. There's someone who is trying to win in a situation. There's someone who's in competition with you here that's trying to win. And what your guides want you to know is that this person is actually, because you are steady and true and honest, okay, I'm seeing you as this tortoise. You're dealing with someone who makes very rash decisions, someone who is so concerned about competition that they actually miss a lot of the details. And your guides are saying if you continue moving forward, because I'm seeing you may be going through a breakup here, and you may be suffering from post breakup abuse, post divorce abuse, post or just like, yeah, I'm standing up for myself and this person is wanting to destroy and hurt me on my way out the door. Whoever you're dealing with, they make decisions and they behave oftentimes without thought, and their biggest goal here is to win, but because they are missing a lot of the details and they're not going to, they're missing really important things. This person may be very immature as well. But my guides want me to share the song Be Still My Soul with you. And the lyrics go like this: Be still my soul, that God doth undertake to guide the future as he has the past. Thy hope, thy confidence, let nothing shake. All now mysterious shall be bright at last. So this person may be putting a dark shadow over the situation as well. But because you are consistent, because you are honest, because you are truthful, it's going to be exposed in the end. All that is now mysterious shall be bright at last. So if this person is trying to paint you evil and dark and trying to make everybody believe that you're the problem, it's going, yeah, the tables are going to turn. This is all going to flip back on this person. They think they're winning now, but they got another thing coming. Your guides want you to know that you will be okay. And they want me to share this quote. It says, let it go, let it end, let it be. You don't have to hold on anymore. Some things don't want to be held. Pain, love unreturned, anger, regret. Sometimes holding on is what's holding you back. So yeah, let this person go. I would say don't even try to resolve anything with this person, because they're not here to resolve anything. They're here to punish you. They're here to make sure that you pay for standing up to them, that you pay for walking away, that you pay. This person wants to punish you, and they feel like they're in a position where they are able and to do that, which is pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. I want to pull a card for their energy. Yeah, this person, okay, they're charging ahead. And they are, again, they're in this like rushed energy. And they're not thinking things through. And because they're not thinking things through, they're making a lot of mistakes on the way. And they feel like they got control over everything. But again, they're going to find out pretty quick that they don't. To represent their energy, my guides want me to share the song Look Down from the musical Les Mis. And this is when, after 19 years of slavery, Jean Valjean is finally being released. And the commander calls him up and says, now, prisoner 24601, your time is up and your parole's begun. You know what that means? And he says, yes, it means I'm free. And he responds, no. Follow the letter to your itinerary. This badge of shame you'll show until you die. It warns that you are a dangerous man. So the goal of this person is to win, right? But is also to make sure that you have to wear a badge of shame until you die. They're going to, or they are currently doing this, painting you to be so evil and so bad. And in the story Les Mis, if you're not familiar with it, the whole reason that Jean Valjean got put into prison was because he was trying to save a child's life, and he stole a loaf of bread to save a child's life. And it was the punishment absolutely did not fit the crime, and his heart, the goodness of his heart was not even acknowledged at all, because he was saving someone's life. Like, this was a big deal. And so he suffered for years and years, treated as an evil man when he was good all along. And that makes me want to cry. That actually hit a nerve. This person, you are and have been good all along. And you separating yourself from this toxic energy that wants to put shame over your life, darkness, and smear campaigns and labels and whatever, so they can feel like they're winning, so they can punish you for standing up to them, is absolutely disgusting. If you're experiencing this is something I've experienced personally myself. Do not hold it. That's why that you got this quote: I'm not going to hold the pain. I'm not going to hold any darkness or shame that's projected onto me. I will not hold it. And the way you actually break free from holding this, okay, because this person is counting on you to hold it. They need you to hold it, because if you don't, then they're gonna have to. So they wanted me to share this quote. This is from my friend's podcast, the Free Women podcast. And she said, I was going through really bad parental alienation and narcissistic abuse, post-divorce abuse, and I realized that I needed to start telling my side of the story, that if I continued to be nice, he would be able to rewrite reality. But I had full body trembling panic attacks as I did. What other people saw was that I was making these videos, and they thought I was so confident and self-assured. But what was happening was I was behind the camera and I was in the corner rocking and shaking. I was like, I know this one's really important for me to talk about because it makes me want to throw up. It makes my whole body go into fight or flight, and I know I need to move this. And that's something that's not talked about as much. One way to move the trauma is by talking. So I've experienced this. Okay, the only way to release yourself from this energy of someone who wants to look down on you for a lifetime and to make you like they are so incapable of taking responsibility for themselves and what they did to create damage here, that they will project shame and evil intent on you for until the day you die, like this song says. And your guides are saying, do not allow this. This is abuse. Do not allow them to do this to you. The energy of your connection with this person. The energy of your connection. Okay. This person. Okay, so this person is, yeah, this is going to backfire. They do not see this coming, okay, but the bullshit that they're doing to you is going to backfire in a really big way, and they're not going to know what to do. Yeah, they're going to be so scared, because it's almost like, because they don't think, and because you're consistent in who you are and the truth of who you are, the kindness that you are, and you continue to operate from that energy, and this person's making rash, destructive decisions to try to destroy your life, this is going to be exposed. And this person is not going to know what the hell to do. And they're going to be so wrapped up in all the bullshit that they've said about you and all the shame that they tried to project onto you that came from their own behavior and their own cruelty. This is going to snowball, and it's going to continue to snowball. This person's not going to be able to stop the this walk of shame that they're going to have to take because of the post-relationship abuse that they put you through. This person, oh man, they're trying so hard to win, but they're going to lose big time because they're not honest and because they're cruel as fuck, actually. So I'm going to pull you an oracle card to close off this reading. Fire. There we go. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. I'm going to read this to you from the guidebook. This is a number 10 card, and that is all about endings and new beginnings. You are closing out a chapter here. And allow this, kind of like it was saying, let go, allow this tower to fall. Don't try to resolve anything with this person, because they intend, your relationship with them was like being in a prison, and they intend to keep you there in any way that they can, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and the way they're going to do that is to harm you in the heart space, mostly, is what I'm picking up here, socially, and isolate you from your support system, make people believe terrible things about you. There's nothing to say here. There's nothing to work out here. Just let this person enjoy their karma. This card reads, I wonder if they want me to read about the relationship. There's a lot of different ways to take it, like career and money, relationships, or general. Okay. There's a raging fire in your life. Is anger consuming you? Is someone in your life causing you trouble or being self-destructive? Worry over a child or someone causing you problems and grief could also be a burning passion. Now is the time to stop walking on eggshells and communicate openly instead. Volatile situations could come to a climax, but this will be for the best. Release all your feelings about a child or partner slowly and rationally, otherwise they may come out in a sudden explosive outburst. So, if there are children involved as well, okay, your guides are, yes, really speak up. Do not let this person take over your parenthood, your life, because that's their intention. Wow. And yeah, you don't need to walk on eggshells. You don't need to make sure this person feels safe in what they're doing. This is an action and behavior that needs to be halted ASAP. And the way you do that is by speaking the truth, even when your voice shakes. And if you need support and encouragement on that path, I'm here for you, because I've had to do it many times. So you got this. Sending you lots of love, and we'll talk to you next time.